Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Libra. So if in your birth chart Venus is in a sign of Libra, this is for you. I've made a brief video in regards to how to find your Venus, because I got tired of having to repeat that all the time. So I went ahead and just made a little video that's in the description box. So make sure to check that out if you don't know where your Venus is sitting. All right, so central issue, we have the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, Ten of Cups, then we have the Three of Swords, Daughter of Pentacles, the World, the Devil, and Son of Pentacles. All right, so okay, those of you that are in relationships, or your love interest, if they're in a relationship, something has happened. I feel that, okay, I feel like there is this relationship, two people, they're in love, we love each other, we have a family, and then you or your partner is introduced to someone very significant, and it's like, oh my God, I never knew love like this. Who are you? I feel like my soul is drawn to you. I'm so in love with you, but you're coming in between of me and my girl, my wife, or some guy is coming in between you and your guy, or whoever. They're coming in between. And all of a sudden you have clarity. You have some sort of aha moment. There's this separation that takes place because someone came between your relationship. Now you yourself could be a Libra watching this. Sometimes I see this as a Libra coming in between somebody. It doesn't have to be, but it looks like someone intervened, someone came in between a relationship. It could have been an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody's coming here and there is some sort of valuable lesson to learn. I feel like too, this is like temptation got the best of us. I also see this as the possibility of two different relationships. This could be a karmic relationship versus a twin flame relationship, or it could be your twin flame. You see their good side and you see their negative side. So I see this as the possibility of being two or one in the same relationship. I know those of you that keep telling me this devil, the devil card means Capricorn. The devil card means a shot. Y'all, I know what it means. Depends on what I'm seeing. Now I felt like the need to call it out. But let me channel, what I'm picking up. But yeah, I do see this as, see, I'm looking at, because of this connection, another one is laid to rest here. It's like RIP. Like this connection was so strong that it caused something else to end. So yeah, I feel like there is some sort of connection that somebody is having, and somebody is kind of like intervening another person's relationship, or you have intervened someone's relationship, and you're like, but this is my soulmate. This is who I'm supposed to be with. This is who I feel drawn to. So somebody's love is causing another person's pain. Is basically what I'm seeing here. Also, I'm getting, for some of you, there could be some sort of long distance relationship, and you guys are separated due to long distance. But also I'm seeing like a story where someone goes on a trip and hey, they meet somebody and they're unfaithful, and then they just kind of come back home like nothing happened. So I'm not trying to stir the pot. You know, this is not going to be everyone's story. Please keep that in mind. I know some of you might hate the fact that I even said that, because now it's like you're thinking it. Please don't go accusing your man or woman for cheating while they went away, because that's not the case for everybody. However, if you feel like there's some suspicion to this, and this is just a confirmation, maybe something already weird happened, maybe you had a dream and now this is happening, like, then okay, maybe this is some sort of, you know, confirmation for you. But please don't accuse your other significant other for cheating because of this reading, because there's a number of things that could also be happening. But that was the strongest story that I felt coming out, like, immediately. Now, also, what could be happening too is that I'm still seeing, like, someone being under the influence. Like, let's say, for instance, you're in a healthy, loving relationship. This is you guys are healthy, you're happy, and then all of a sudden the ex reaches out or returns. The ex is like, hey, I want to work things out. I'm sorry for what happened last time. The ex wants to apologize. And it's like, look, no, I've moved on. We're over. I told you no. It just still looks like they're not taking no for an answer. So it could be a clingy ex that won't let go. They're just like, I don't get the message. I didn't get the memo. Even though you told me to my face, even though you told me 1,000 times, like, I don't know. So there is a bit of unhealthy obsession going on with somebody. Also, you could be very much in love, like, if this isn't like a third party situation, you could be very much in love with someone who has some sort of issue, a codependency. They might be codependent to traveling, like somebody just can't stay the hell home. Like, why can't you tell your boss, no, I got to stay home with the family this weekend? So you might be involved with someone who is who obsessively travels. Or you could be involved with someone who has a codependency to drugs or alcohol, but you just look at them, you're just looking at them for the good that they have to offer. You're like, but they're still a good person. They're still good to me. And then also, you could be with someone who maybe is having a hard time breaking a habit, like a cigarette habit, or someone who is in a situation where their environment is toxic, you know, due to their work environment or their family, or it could be, yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't have to be like cheating, but maybe it's like family is causing problems all the time. Especially maybe you feel like somebody's sister has it out for you, like their horns come out every time you come around, and they figure out a way to stir up some sort of issue or drama, and it's just like, oh my God, can we just stay away? Especially too, I'm seeing like if you're having a visit family or a family is coming to stay with you, be careful about that family member, because they could be very much a shit starter, you know. Now, another thing that kind of popped into my head is that scene from The Players Club when what's-her-face was in a refrigerator. The girl, she had her cousin staying with her boyfriend, and so her cousin was like in the refrigerator half dressed, and she bent over, and it's just like, I think you need to put some clothes on. And she looked back at her boyfriend like, who, Lance? He ain't nobody. You know, so you might have a family member in your home that is kind of sleeping with your man or your woman. So somebody could be breaking up somebody's happy home because of the severe temptation here. And then I'm just looking at all these snakes in these images, and you know, it's definitely coming off as, you know, temptation, being allured. Now, on a spiritual note, though, for somebody, you know, as bad as it sounds, it's not for me to judge, but somebody is being connected with this person because this is their, you know, their twin flame, or this is someone who you have a spiritual contract with. Regardless of how it starts, it's like, you know, maybe there's a lesson in it. Like, let's just say the three of you, and I just love using these examples, is because this is what helped me come to grips with different things in spirituality. So let's say, for instance, before you incarnate on Earth, you and two other souls are like, okay, I need to learn this lesson, and I need you to come down at some point or intervene. We're going to be in a relationship, but, you know, I need you to come at some point, and, you know, we have to play this role so that we can learn and evolve. Like, this is evolving too. There is some sort of spiritual evolution that has to take place so that you can learn something and have another spiritual notch under your belt, as far as knowledge to take back with you to help you, you know, evolve spiritually. So you guys working out this plan, and it seems like no big deal in the ethers, right? No big deal. But here on Earth, you forget all that stuff because you have to learn a lesson. How can you remember the lesson if you remember everything? And so, you know, it happens. You know, it's just like, hey, you know, how dare you come in between me and my relationship? But these people have their own spiritual contract that they need to work out. Or you, and maybe it's you, maybe you're the one and you're like, hey, I feel like I'm connected to this person, I'm running with it. I mean, some people will choose not to get involved until someone is broken up. That's fine too. Everyone's path is going to be different. Everyone's lesson is going to be different. Just try not to judge other people for the lessons that they have to learn. And every time I give you guys advice, I give my own self-advice too. That comes from me. This could be something shitty that happens to me. I don't have my Venus in Libra though. I'm just saying, for instance, this could be something that happens to me. It's like, you know, damn it. I have to look at it from a different perspective. And I have had to do that in the past. Someone came in between someone I was with, and after being normally humanly bitter, frustrated, I really learned to look at something from a different perspective, and it's just like you have to let that go. You have to just let it go. It's not, it's, you know, obviously they have something they need to work out. Let me go and do my life. Maybe there's somebody else for me. Maybe that person will come back. Maybe I won't even want them by the time, you know, whatever the case. But, you know, you let go. And this is finally letting go and moving on. It also could be like a situation where someone is in a toxic relationship, and the true love, someone who your twin flame, or this love where you guys are soulmates, or this is a better rendition of love, they come down and descend and intervene to help you move on from this toxic energy. So it's like, for whatever reason, it's, you know, God had to use another person to get you to let go. Even if it doesn't last with this connection for long, at least they got you out that bad situation, and now you can start working on yourself. So I feel like this is one of those situations where, you know, the universe has to use love and romance as bait to get your attention, to get you out of a situation, or to get you to recognize something within yourself. You might have highs and lows in your relationship. You have periods where it's dark, periods where it's depressing, periods where you're just really going through something, but the object and the goal is to get to this part, this unconditional love, this peaceful energy here. A lot of you could have a lot of shadow work to do within. So remember too that people are usually a reflection of you. People could be reflections of your potential. Negative things, people could be a reflection of negative things that you have within yourself, you know. So it's all for you to, you know, wake up and evolve. Let me just kind of briefly look a little further at this Three of Swords. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm seeing too, any situation that you were holding on to that, you know, was taking all of your time and energy, is ending abruptly. It comes to an abrupt ending. Something happens to take you away from that situation. It could have been that toxic relationship. It could be a toxic job. It could be a habit, because a lot of times too, like pain or something tragic is also something that gets our attention or a wake-up call. But I feel like this is more so about like being severed from a connection here, something that you were holding on too tightly to, job or relationship. Yeah, and then also it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. For some of you, you already intuitively knew something was happening or going to happen or getting ready to come out into the open. Because also here with the Ace of Swords, the truth is coming out about something as well. There is some sort of confession, or someone is admitting to something, or you might see a message that causes everything to come to an abrupt ending. So yeah, I feel like all of this is just to help you to evolve spiritually and to awaken, you know, your third eye, or to further help your soul on the journey that it's on. So hopefully, you know, some of these messages resonated. Sorry if some of the bad stuff resonates, but you know, I'm just letting you, I'm just a messenger. But thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you want to book a personal private reading, to email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But thank you all for watching, and many blessings to you.